If you guys have not already done so, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing, and you can stay updated with the new Big Block Chevrolet turbocharged engine. Thanks, guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're over here at RJ Motorsports and Collision. We're working on the Mustang. Did y'all see the last video? If you didn't see the last video, go watch that one. We found a couple problems where we always get a punch list when you're working on a race car. So we got the turbo kit off. We were about to add a wastegate, and we found something that we missed. I missed, not we. It's no we in this screw up. It was all me, and I just completely forgot about it. Deleted it out of my brain, what I needed to do. So we got all that stuff fixed up. So let's work on a race car. Just got it pushed in. We're going to get this thing back together tonight. So hopefully we can get fire in the hole and go testing this weekend. That's the game plan. All right, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. If y'all want to support the channel, go to turbojohnracing.com. Grab yourself some hats and t-shirts. Randy and these guys over here, they're killing it. If y'all need any paint, body work done, if you get any collision, Wilmington, North Carolina, hook them up. All right, guys, well, here we go. Told y'all last time, man, look how slick this paint is. And this thing has got dust all over it now. And this is fiberglass. They are laying the slick paint down. Look at the reflection. God, look at that. Look at my hand. Now, of course, it's dirty. That's the bad thing about black, is the black just shows all the dirt. But we are working on this thing. Got it now all set up. So Uncle Mike, he flattened the header. We got that done. He put it on a belt sander at one of his buddy's shops. You know, that's the way they used to resurface like heads, was on a belt sander back in the day. Where it's good for doing this. So we got all this hooked up. Me and Brandon just got the turbo kit all stuff back on. Wastegates are back on. So like I said, we're going to just try these the way they are. Now that we fixed that issue, we'll see how much they flow. So we're about ready to crank this thing up, with the exception. We got Brad over here, Randy, Uncle Mike, Brandon. Courtney is on the way. He's going to be over here shortly. Uncle Mike has broke us the oil pan. This is the drip pan. What we calling it? Drip pan? Oil pan? Catch pan? It's instead of doing a diaper.
Connecting rods and oil and everything.
Appreciate it, Brad. Thanks for the confidence. So they got this broke. So it's going to fit perfect in there. He got it actually all measured up. So Brandon is about to now, he's just going to weld up the ends there. So this thing will be welded up tight, and we got the pieces welded on the frame we showed y'all last time. Those are down there. We got Austin's wiring, Dragwire Solutions. It's all out of the way, so we're not going to hurt his wiring. Courtney is bringing his rib nut gun kit over, and so we'll mark it, put it up under there, mark it. And then it's just as simple as putting the rib nuts in it and a few bolts. How many bolts did we put? 4 on each side. That's a lot. So it would be like, what, 10, 30 seconds or quarter inch, whatever it fits. So, I mean, because it's not super heavy. And it's just there to catch the drips. And like Brad so eloquently put, if the rods and pistons come out the bottom.
That's all we're worried about.
So we'll be able to catch it, hopefully. So, yeah, so everything went back together good. No problem. We used the Seal Glide on these weekend style clamps, and that thing right there is bad to the bone. Look how much it moves, though. That is crazy. And these are all cheap clamps here, but they work pretty good. I want to get some of the Motion ones. The Motion ones, they're 3-piece, so it's a little bit easier, especially like in this spot up here. Instead of having just 2, it's a little easier to get on and off. This one is fine for here, but that one up there is kind of a pain in the butt just because of everything getting kind of tied. We had an oil leak, and I had one of those cheap fittings up here, and it was the one, I took that off. It was the cheap fit, and I don't even know the name brand. But I went to the hardware store, and so we got these nice steel fittings. We got some new, these are Dash 4. That's a steel line, but it's coated in that black, so it looks a little nicer, and it should protect it. So we got that stuff on. I'm going to change the spark plugs over here on this side. I already got changed on that side over there. And then, shoot, man, we're going to go testing this weekend. Hang on, we'll be right back in a minute. Oh, yeah, well, Courtney's bringing his alignment stuff. We're going to still play with bump stuff. Once we get the bump stuff done, we're going to show you a trick that he has done, him and Uncle Mike, when they were aligning his. And we're going to hopefully get the bump issue, the bump steer completely gone. It's almost gone now. but it's a work in progress. These TRS long travel struts, those things put in work. I mean, they really are very, very long. All right, hang on. Guys, so Uncle Mike hooked this thing up, son. Look at that. Mike, that thing is pretty good off of a cardboard template. You didn't even do cardboard. You just measured it. The man's got some skills. The man's got some skills, I gotta say. Look, and that mine, that's what Brandon was just talking about. But at least we know the chassis is square, but he built the chassis too. If I would have built it, it would have not done like that. But check this out. So now we have a pan, 2-inch sides. We'll have diaper material in there. And that will catch, man, that is amazing. That will catch anything. And then Brandon just marked our spots that we, right there. We'll have four bolts on each side. And we're gonna put rib nuts in it. And then we're gonna be set. Boy, oh boy. And then they also, Mike and Randy want to do one all the way to the front too. So, I mean, that's, you know, if you can, the better you can make the airflow under the car, get the air cleaned up under the car, and then get it out the back of the car, then you get downforce on the top without having to do a lot of extra drag is the thought. All right, so he's putting the nutsert in the pan now. It's gonna be 1032. Courtney brought his nutsert kit over. So those are pretty cool. I normally just zippy tie stuff up, but they ain't gonna let me zippy tie it today. No zippy ties. So, all the wiring stuff, that stuff's all out of the way.
Yeah, that's what's good about the bolts. We're getting ready to get to those.
All right, guys, so diaper pan is on. Diaper material is in there, nice and tight on the pan. So that is perfect. So that is gonna work good. I think we're gonna be in good shape there. So now what we're working on, we're fixing to play with bump steer again. We were playing with it last night. A lot of people were getting in the comments talking about we need to just take it to an alignment shop. So a normal alignment shop, they set these things with it level on the ground, right? So that's not what we're fighting. We're fighting bump steer. So it has to go through the whole travel. Now if you have a race car person, or if you know somebody that has an alignment shop, sure, they can toss it on their fancy machine and get all the sensors and everything, and put a jack under it and go up and down. But most alignment shops are not going to do that. And so it just is what it is. This is a race car, guys. I mean, when you're at a race car, you use tape measures, and that's what we're doing. So we are taping it, and this is, I wouldn't say it's just as accurate, but it's accurate. It works. All right, guys, so Courtney's over here. He just brought his, I don't even know, who'd you buy these from?
I bought them off eBay, but Bever makes them.
eBay? Oh, they're made from Bever?
Yeah.
What?
I didn't even realize that.
Look at that. I didn't realize.
They send me a lot of stuff.
Oh, boy. So, so this is, he's going to figure out.
We're going to rig some stuff.
So he's going to ratchet strap these to each tire. I'm confused. Where does the tape measures go?
Across.
Like what, through the rim?
You'll see. Just sit tight, Junior.
I don't understand. I don't see how it's going to attach.
They go down there at the bottom.
Oh, they go in the box. Oh, look. Ooh, would you look at there? I didn't even see that. Look. Well, ain't that some fancy stuff? So Courtney, go check him out on his paint and paper huff book. No, Courtney, are you really? Randy, he's fixing to scratch up my rim. What do you mean they are not? I paid $200 for these front wheels. They are powder coated.
John, I learned that you're just like me and we don't care.
We don't care. It's fine. I'm just clearly joking, obviously. They are legit. My buddy Carl hooked me up on these. He couldn't give them away, so he sold them to me for $200. He's like, man, I can't get nobody to give me no money for these. I'll take $200 for them. I was like, wait a minute, I'll take them for free. So he's got the tape measure. Essentially what happens is you're going to have two tape measures, and then it'll be front to back, And then, hey, have you made sure your tape measures are the same? What if one of your tape measures is different?
Why are we rolling the car?
They're just
Yeah,
ignoring
they
me.
send you tape measures.
What if they're different?
They send you identical tape, cheap Chinese tape.
Have you-
Chinese don't make mistakes.
Have you checked them to make sure?
Ain't American
Have
made.
you checked to make sure they're?
I trust them. They're Chinese.
Say you trust them. Courtney said, "Trust me." Uncle Mike does not have the same face as Courtney.
I trust the Chinese.
I have seen tape measures that are different. I mean, like a half inch.
Harbor Freight, Chinese,
I mean, sometimes they're just different. So we're going to verify they're the same. And then you wonder how some things get built wrong. Is the tape measure be off? So we're still working with it, guys. I mean, it's one of those things. You got to go up and down, up and down, up and down. It just takes time to set bump. And like I said last night, it's always a compromise in what you're going to get. It's always a compromise. It's never, ever going to be perfect. So all you can do is the best you can do. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. All right.
Look at that. Now what happens if what is it called when the tire goes in and out on the top? Camber. So if camber changes significantly, then it would change it on both sides though, wouldn't it? Yeah. So then all we're trying to do is make sure our measurements are the same. Man, look at her. Right.
Yeah, so now,
Check it out.
you can read it and I'll lift you up and down, Mike. All right.
Oh yeah, so he'll just stay right there and hold both of them.
Yeah.
And then we can adjust it.
$65.3, $65.5. That's the one that we just used.
So that's pretty much staying stable. Right now it's an 1/8 inch pretty much through all of the travel, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I think we're done. I think that's done. Lock it down.
We need to lock it down, then check it. Steering wheel square.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think we got it. Courtney has done rigged something up in the car here. I don't know what he did. He said something about I ain't got to hold the wheel no more.
So you just kind of push the brake pedal down a little.
What is it clamped on?
Well, it's just kind of barely clamped on the roll cage, the roll bar, and jammed in there.
So that's the new roll control brake pedal assist.
But it keeps them.
No. Well, you said I got it fixed. I was like, okay, wait, what?
I'm going to lift the whole.
All right, we're getting. What are we talking about? You talking about your Plymouth? Squat life. All right, so we got this thing. So we're good on our bump steer. We're close. So we got just a few more things to do. Actually, plugs are already changed. Need to hook up. We're going to crank it up and spool it up and see what kind of boost it makes on the two-step with the tune-up that we have. I think it made 2.8 pounds. So let's crank it up, warm it up, and do a trans brake test here and see if it's any different. All right, hang on.
Bunch of knuckleheads.
Action. All right, guys, so spool up was a little bit better. It wasn't a huge difference, but basically it's about a half a pound-ish. So that's the difference there. And then the dome pressure was kind of varying a little bit, but about a half a pound. The bottom one is before. So it's pretty consistent. Down low, it looks like it was about the same coming up there, a little bit lower there. So, oh yeah, we got on it a little bit faster down there. So after it's been banging for a minute, I think it's good. It's going to be better. So now we got some thinking to do. Do we want to actually, it depends on what we want to do. I mean, ideally we would leave with more boost and let the, take some time out to make it happier. So we may do that, but we may just try it where it's at now. The timing retards and everything we were doing. I mean, we went on 125, 60 foot. So if we can just clean it up and get it to follow the boost curve better, I think we'll be in good shape. So, I mean, we made some progress, guys, tonight. Is there anything else we got left to do? I think we're done. I mean, we're ready to go to the test. Yeah, I think we're ready to go test for the most part. I appreciate everybody coming and helping me. We got it done. Hey, it's kind of early. I'm going to get home before midnight. What time is it?
9:30.
Whoa, no, we got to stay a little longer. We can't be I can't be getting home. Kelly's boyfriend might be at the house if I get home too early. Oh boy. I appreciate everybody coming and helping. Y'all go check out Courtney's channel. He's working on a bunch of stuff right now. He's got a bunch of projects happening. He said he's been editing videos like crazy. All right, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. See y'all. Appreciate it.